All right, welcome to the stream, everyone. It's finally official. Actually, one second. It's finally official. I've been banned from buying Teslas. In this video, we're going to talk about what happened or what I think happened, what I've learned so far, and then I guess what am I going to do about it? Am I going to get another Tesla, or what have I placed in order it? I mean, I'm still, of course, keeping my eye on the market every single day with new Teslas and used Teslas. And we'll talk about the two vehicles and how I found out that I was actually banned, and what I guess vehicles I had on order, and they just magically disappeared. And we'll talk about what I've owned so far, which EVs I've had, and then kind of my experience. And I want to know what you guys think on if my banning was fair or not, or do you I don't know. I guess I was banned for flipping. But we'll get into that, and we'll get into why I think I got banned, and I'll show you everything that kind of was released at a certain point, and probably what just happened. But I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you guys are having a good night today. And please hit that like if you're enjoying this video and this stream. Definitely hit that subscribe if you want to keep watching buying or selling content, and just the analysis market of the Tesla, or even used car markets or anything. But today's video is also sponsored by my Calendly link. If you have any questions on buying or selling a Tesla, or even financing, or how to get the best rate, you can actually schedule a 15-minute call with me down below in the description of my Calendly link. We can talk about anything that you have if you're confused on what to do, and how to get the best deal out there, and also the best financing. I'm still gonna figure out how to get another Tesla, and I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it. It shouldn't be too hard, but we probably won't talk about that in my strategy. But we'll talk about what I've got on order. Sorry, I spilled some water here. What I've got on order, and what I'm gonna do about it. But let me clean this up really quick. Good thing I keep a dry fit towel on my desk. But anyways, so. Yes, I am completely banned. How I found out was they deleted my Tesla orders. I had two vehicles in the queue. So let's see if I can share my screen well today. So this is just a spreadsheet. We'll talk about my ownership history. So I've owned three Teslas, right? So I've owned a 2019 Model 3 Performance. I actually drove it for 19,000 miles. And I kept it for 18 months. And then after that, I sold it to get a 2021 Model Y Performance. Drove that for 14,000 miles, and I kept that for 7 months. So definitely a short period of time. I kind of recapped all of this in my tweet that I just did here. So I've been banned from buying Tesla. Someone at Tesla deleted, actually had two orders in the queue, a Model Y and a Model X order. And my Model Y order was a Model Y Performance order. It was priced at a good price at $63K. Right now, the current price is $70K. So I had that in the queue. And then my Model X order was an okay price. It was at $105 at a base price, but now I think the price is like $120 or something. So definitely lower prices than before. And I put a $250 deposit on both of them, which we'll talk about actually how I got that back, and if you're in the same situation, how you could get it back yourself. But yeah, I had two orders in the queue that magically were deleted. Not even before they were deleted, before I even sold my third Tesla, my third Tesla was a 2022 Model S long range that most of you have seen on the channel. I drove that for 6,000 miles, and I owned it for 5 months, give or take. I think that's what I put. I was looking at because I keep track of all this stuff, what I paid, how much I paid for it, how many miles I drove. So yeah, 5 months, 6,000 miles. And then I sold that. But when I was banned, I still actually own the Model S. I didn't sell it yet. I was just happened to just go into the back end of my account to check like what's the status of my Model X and Model Y order, and it just disappeared. It just was not in the back end at all. So of course I emailed a couple people, and at Tesla I tried to figure out what was going on with my order, and I got this text message back that just said, "You're on the do not sell list now. Sorry, man." So basically, they just went in there, and I guess I used to think there was like a Tesla department that went through and tried to ban people, I guess, because I've heard of this before. I've heard of this before of people getting banned or orders deleted, but I didn't think it was probably more. I thought it was more for chronic flippers, people that buy a Tesla and immediately sell it right away. They don't even drive it. They don't experience it. They buy it for the sole purpose of flipping. They just buy it and they flip it with like a couple hundred miles. And you can see this a lot with the auctions. And I see it still to this day. If you pull up any Tesla vehicle, so let's say we pull up the Model X right now, which is probably the most flipped Tesla, you can see down here, there's vehicles here with less than 100 miles, like 107, 62 miles, 31 miles, 51 miles. Those are like, that's casebook flipper. That person didn't even buy it to even buy it. They just bought it. They wanted to make a quick buck and they sold it. But I really feel like my scenario is a little bit different. Like I drove each Tesla, I bought them. I probably drove an average of 10,000 miles, kept an average of 12 months like total for each one, and then sold it. And I always kept trading up. I didn't buy and then acquire another one. Like I'm not going to be financially irresponsible like that, but I just tried out. I didn't keep buying the same one either. I just bought it to try the next one, to try and experience another Tesla. But this is really what I think happened. And I posted this tweet out to see if I could get a response from Elon to clarify, is this flipping or not? Because really the only one that maybe could be a flip, and by definition would be the Model S, because I only kept it for 5 months and drove 6,000 miles, but I was actually banned before I even sold the Model S. So, but the reason why I actually think I got banned, or why someone at Tesla chose to ban me, is because there was a couple articles that actually came out. One on the LA Times, where someone interviewed me and my experience on what I've been doing with Teslas and how I've been able to drive some of them for essentially free. And this article, he labeled me a flipper, even though I was trying to talk to the reporter and say that I wasn't necessarily a flipper. I was just, had a great opportunity here to take advantage of being able to drive and experience all these different Teslas. And I was really just wanting to talk to him to inspire others so that, you could buy cars and experience them and not lose like the ton of money in the past. So that was kind of my purpose of this. It wasn't really to show that you could like make money and flip them immediately. I really wanted to push that, inspire other people, that they could buy these cars, experience them, not be worried about like the high dollar price value, and also save on gas at the same time. So I think right after this article was posted out, I think like 2 weeks later, my orders were deleted. So someone at Tesla must have thought, they must have read the headline and thought, this guy is a chronic flipper, so I'm just going to delete all his orders. But if you were to actually dive into it and look into it, I wasn't flipping for the sole purpose of making money. I bought them to drive them, to experience them, and to, basically get on to the next thing. And then shortly after that, I kind of went gung-ho. I got banned, and I then sold my Model S. And so I was like, you know what, forget it. I actually was interviewed on CBS, and so you can actually see this video. And I guess the reporter Carter Evans, he talked about, what my process was and how the experience I was going through. I did talk a little bit in this interview that my orders were deleted. I didn't say banned necessarily, but now I think I'm just going to call it banned. And I just want to get to the bottom of this. I want to figure out, is this considered flipping? Or am I just getting kind of in the crossfire of this? Of course, I'm on the do not sell list. So if I put another order under my account, I'm just on the do not sell list. So there probably someone will see that and I won't be able to buy another Tesla, which kind of sucks because the last Tesla that I wanted to try was the Model X. And it looks like I will not be able to try Model X unless I buy a used one or something like that. But let's get into some questions really quick before we talk about what I'm gonna do. Like how am I gonna play this? What's my strategy here? So let's see. JV, welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, are you banned? Yeah, I'm confused. Yes, I am. I'm banned. At least my one account is. That actually has it's got some supercharger miles on there. So unless I buy a used one and throw it onto that account, I cannot order with that account and probably that address, that phone number, and all that stuff. So that one account or me, I am banned from that. Golden Falcon, you're banned from Tesla's website? No, I'm banned from buying or ordering a Tesla. I bet I could order another one. And actually, that reminds me, let's talk about like the $250 deposit. So of course, I had a $250 deposit on the Model Y, and I also had a $250 deposit on the Model X. And they're ordered like 6 to 12 months ago. Definitely a long time ago. And luckily, I put them both on Amexes. So I basically said Tesla kind of scammed me. And I filed claims with Amex to get my money back because the craziest thing with all this is they never gave me a reason formally in an email or anything. They just kind of just deleted my orders and never said anything of it. So it was definitely interesting. But I was able to get my money back, my $250 deposit, by filing through Amex, and Amex took care of me. So that was good. Mindless, when do you think Teslas will be dropping prices of the car if they ever do so? So I think they're probably not going to adjust any sort of prices on their Teslas. What they'll probably do is they'll offer some sort of like incentives, like a free paint upgrade or free wheels, but that probably won't. We might see it happening in the next couple of weeks because this is the last month of this quarter, but if anything, we'll see it in the last December, which is the last month of the year. And then if they do price adjustments, it will be next year, unless they start to see huge demand just completely go away and people start canceling on the orders a lot. Can you fix the blur on the bottom of the screen? Yeah, that's actually my monitor. I was trying to I saw this one guy do it on like a photographer. I thought it'd be like kind of cool with maybe like that. So you can kind of see more of it, but it's literally my monitor. I can probably push it forward more and then it'll be super, super clear. But sorry about that. Maybe I'll try that for next time. But I added this LED light behind me, so maybe that adds some dynamicness with my screen. But oh yeah, thanks for coming back. Did you figure out what you're gonna do with your situation? I know I think you have like a vehicle on order or something. But so yeah, let's talk about what I'm gonna do. So both of my Teslas are banned that I had, which is sad because I'm kind of thankful it was banned because the Model Y was probably my next one up. The Model X at 105, that's an expensive car. So at 105 out the door, I probably would have been like 115, and they're already under that at the auction. So I probably would have lost money right off the bat. So I probably would not have bought it. The Model Y though, at my base price was $63K. Which is definitely really nice, but with taxes and fees, that would put me at an out the door $70K. And let's check Model Y. So this is auction reports for 2022 Model Y performance. Looks like the Model Y performance is under, wow, okay, 69, 69, 464, but these had some miles on it. But yeah, it looks like it would have been right under what I would have paid for it as well. But I think I would have pushed it to like a 2023. I just would have not taken a delivery. Actually, who knows? Maybe I would have, but so what I'm doing, so right after I got banned, I was a little bit upset, of course, as you would be, I feel like anybody would be. Either way, but it is what it is. I did place an order for a Rivian right away, so I put the $1,000 down for a Rivian. It looks like it's just like a reservation holder. I put it before the Inflation Act reduction, whatever thing went into effect. So they did send me a binding contract. So hopefully that works out in the end as well. But I put my name order for a Rivian, and there's actually, I have no ETA on it, but it's probably going to be like a couple of years from now. But I was trying to see if I can get another one quicker, but it does not look like it's possible. I still have yet to go to the Santa Monica store to even see one in person and check the inside out. But they did invite me to a test drive in Irvine, so I might go take them up on that to see, experience what the Rivian's like, and maybe try and butter someone up to see if I can take delivery of one quicker. Oh yeah, so get COVID, miss flight. Oh, sorry you have COVID. But yeah, so so that's really my plan. It's to wait for this Rivian. I mean, it's going to be at least 2 years, or just try and get a used Tesla, because there's so many out there right now, and the market might shift on Tesla, so we don't know just yet. But that's my story. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do you think like I should have got banned, like for the miles that I drove and how long I owned it? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess since I went out on the article and kind of exposed myself, I guess that's on me for sure. Like, but it was a good experience. I had a good time, and there's things I can learn from it. And at the end of the day, it was just a good experience to try other things, try 3 different vehicles, and also be publicly in the news. I mean, it's kind of cool. And then, all right. And if I had to lose 2 Teslas from that, I guess it's fine. Like, I'll figure it out. Right. But yeah, the other thing I am looking at is the used Model X market. That is definitely starting to see a little bit of shifts. I mean, I think we should see used Model X's in like the low hundreds pretty soon. But it looks like if we're just checking the auctions, it looks like there was no data recently. So we see, but this is an interesting one at 112 again. And this is a red one, which is that higher expensive color, but it looks like the grade was a lower grade in terms of condition and things like that. But yeah, I mean, that's really that. That's my story. Let's see. Tinder Gold. How was selling your car to STG? It was good. Super painless, easy process. I showed up, made an appointment, showed up, went to STG Auto Group, which they have a bunch of locations actually. And they actually still have my Model S for sale, which is kind of crazy. But this is actually my Model S. I drove 5,600 miles. And sold it to SCG, showed up, did some paperwork, and left with a check. So it was super easy. But this is another thing. If you guys have saw my other video yesterday, SCG and a lot of other places are not buying any more Teslas because there's just too many Teslas on the market. So that's as of last week. So they might be changing. It's a very fluid market, and they might buy more later. But right now, trying to sell a Tesla is it's very uneasy. You could be in one too high, so you got to be careful if you're just trying to drive one for free and not to lose too much money. But yeah, thanks for watching this quick video on how I got banned and what I'm gonna do with it. How I'm gonna handle this. I'm definitely gonna try and get into another Tesla. I mean, if there's a will, there's a way, right? And I mean, there's definitely a way. So. I'm not too worried about it, and just take it for what it is, and take it as a sign that I should just wait till next year, till there's some correction, and just get into something else. But thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoyed it. Actually, wait, hold on a second. Sorry, JV, I'm confused. What happened and why you got banned and why you sold your Model S? What happened? So yeah, I got banned because I sold my Teslas too quickly, I guess, according to Tesla, and I went on an article that's from the LA Times saying that I flip cars. And basically, I think someone saw that at Service Value, looked up my name, and just hit the ban button, the ban hammer. So that's basically what happened. And I sold my Model S because for personal reasons, not because I was trying to flip it and make profit, but some other credit related reasons. We'll get into that another day. But has all the dealers stopped buying Tesla, or will some lowball you? No, I mean, CarMax will always buy a car from you no matter what. I think that's their thing. They will always buy one from you. If you're in the LA market, there's a couple other dealers that I could recommend that will definitely give you an offer on one. There's a lot of used car dealers out there, so they'll definitely, you can get an offer from someone, and someone will buy it. It's just, will it be a lowball or offer or not? The other one is Give Me the VIN or Get Me the VIN. It's another good site, very similar to Car Buyer USA. Also pretty good. You can just throw the VIN in there, and then you'll see what value it gives you. But yeah, all right, guys. Thanks for watching this quick video. Oh shit, we're at 29 viewers. Thanks for watching this quick video. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching, and thank you for commenting. Please hit that like if you subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed my ban from Tesla thing. I mean, all you can do is laugh, right? It's just hilarious. You hear banned from video games or banned from other stuff, but banned from Tesla is it's a funny one. But yeah, Vietnamese style. I guess if the questions keep coming in, we can just keep talking. And damn, G, how you get banned? I drove 3 Teslas, or I drove 2 Teslas. I went on the LA Times, and the reporter said I was a flipper. I went on CBS, and they said I was a flipper too. And then someone at Tesla looked me up on the computer and just hit the ban hammer, and that's how I got banned. So that's how it goes. Yafama, welcome back. How is your Lightning going? Are you getting good range on it? What's the range on those? Golden Falcon, don't go. I won't go. Yeah, I won't. I'm not going anywhere. I'm definitely gonna get into another Tesla. No doubt about that. I feel like there's easily a way to get another one. I just have to be covert about it. But we'll see. But buy a Lightning, yeah. If I could get one at MSRP, I would definitely get one. Well, I guess I would need to get one at MSRP and like a not too spec'd out one. I don't want to do like a crazy car anymore. I want to do something chill. I want to do something like a Model 3 or a model, like a $50,000 EV. I think that makes sense these days. Now that gas is like $4.60 in LA and probably cheaper in other places of the country, I think the days of paying 70, 80, 100K for a model or an electric vehicle doesn't pencil unless you have other factors at play, like you're a business owner or you're turoing it or something or something. But yeah. Via 321 miles. Okay, that's pretty good actually. So like 280 at 80%. That's not bad. That's not bad. So you can't drive Tesla anymore. I can't buy a new one anymore. So of course I could try. Well, I don't even know if I could buy a used one. That'd be interesting if I just threw my name onto one of these and see what would happen, because technically they banned me from buying Teslas and most likely new ones. But if I try to buy a used one, like why would they care? Or even if I try to lease one, because when you lease a Tesla, you can't buy it outright. You can't sell it to someone else. You're kind of just locked in for the life of the vehicle. So that is a good question. Like, what if I just like lease another Tesla? Will they let me? That'd be interesting. But yeah, I can easily drive one. My Tesla account still exists. I can add Teslas to it, and then add ownership and all that stuff. Should be fine. You're gonna get into a Roadster. I wish. I mean, that's big money. That's big money. Maybe Yao FOMO can get that. 2023 MSRP. Did they increase it for the Ford Lightning? That'd be insane. Vietnamese style. I seen a Lucid out there. Love to see you get one. Lucid's interesting. My friend, which I've been co-streaming with, Sam Su. He's very, very knowledgeable about the EV market and how they're produced and all the different EV companies out there, like Polestar, Perta, which like I never even heard of Perta until him, and he's actually not for Lucid at all. He does not like at least when I talked to him, he does not like what they're doing. He doesn't think they're gonna make it. I asked him like Lucid or Rivian, he said Rivian much better than Lucid. So, but I mean the Lucid cars look cool for sure, but I don't think I could get into Lucid because those are expensive as well. But that'd be interesting. Yeah, is it worth it to Turo a brand new Tesla? That's a great question. So Turo is a whole nother animal, and a brand new Tesla. Typically, when you buy a new car, you're very protective of it. You don't want scratches or anything like that. But that's kind of the opposite of a Turo/rental car. A Turo car or a rental car is gonna get beat up. All the rims are going to get curved. You're going to get scratches, nicks, and all that stuff. So you have to have that good mindset of it, that, it's just a business. It's just a way to make the money and churn that car, or else you're not going to have a good time with Turo. You're absolutely, because I think when I Turo my Model 3 and my Model Y, and my Model 3, within like the first rental trips, each of the 4 rental trips, each rim got curbed. Each of them. Luckily, like the Turo renters were pretty good about it. They paid me $150 each to fix each of them, so it was not too bad. But my Model Y, there's actually a video on my channel. If you go to my channel, there's a video about my Model Y and the Turo experience of it. I'll give you the TLDR, but I basically had to go repo my own car because the renter went MIA completely. And the video is pretty entertaining to watch, I think, because I record it step by step with me basically calling like to try and figure out where the car is, and like and the cool thing with Tesla is you can see where your car is on the GPS. So I had to go take an Uber there, find it, and go repo my own car. And it was actually kind of scary. Probably in retrospect, probably not the safest thing to do in LA. But you live and you learn and you survive. But definitely check out the video. I think it's called like Turo Experience Model Y or something like that. But a pretty fun video, I think so. But yeah, go check it out and comment on it. Let me know what you think. But yeah. All right, guys, thanks for watching this quick video on how I got banned. Wish me luck. I hope all of you get your Teslas, and just be careful. Don't flip them. Don't be like some of these people. Don't be like me, and don't be like some of these people that buy them and flip them within 50 miles, because that's really putting a target on your back for flipping it, for buying and stuff like that. Will there ever be a 25K Tesla? I don't know, actually. I don't have a good answer for that. I think so, yes, but that's going to be after all the demand and all that stuff starts to really, really get out of the way. Maybe like 2024. They got to get through this Cybertruck thing first, which that's a whole nother video if that's actually coming out or not. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.